Hyasun Cup. I did call it the Ninja Cup as well, but the CarlCox Motorsport Ninja Cup, those two guys have been moved into 300 Supersport for the remainder of the weekend, so they had been a little bit quicker than the other Hyasun 250s out there, so moved up to 300s just to get a bit more of racecraft and some more excitement for them. So that's why you'll see this battle now is out in front, and we've got Beardy out there. He has won all of these races so far in the Hyasun Cup, so really cool to see having our Hyasun Cup out here. Simon Beard leads this one. We've got Reeve Lee getting a good start on that smaller Supersport 150 machine, so well done to Reeve. We've got guys like Jacob Stroud in this race, Nathan Finlay, he's even got all the weekend, James Fordyce, you'll see James with the bright orange racing vest on there. He's a first-time road racer this weekend, just a young teenager out there, and I take my hat off to him. He's doing really well, and now he started off the back, and now he's found himself well into the midway pack of this race. So well done. We're getting better and better every lap around here, but it's the Simon Beard show at the moment. He was really locked in a fierce battle with Jacob Stroud earlier this morning in one of the races, and now you'll see him out there on his own out in front. So this is cool. Hyasun Cup and the Supersport 150. We've only got Reeve left. Wishing a speedy recovery to Deb Tapper. She was on the Jigsaw 150 here yesterday and not with us here today, so speedy recovery, all the best. Reeve Lee, a young 12-year-old from Taupo, local man. He's on the smaller Yamaha R15, the 150 machine, so really cool, and cracked the 2-minute lap time marks. He's been wanting to be under 2 minutes for a long time, and that managed to get it done this morning. So awesome stuff, Reeve Lee. Look out for that one. But at the moment, Simon Beard is the one on that bright yellow Hyasun leading them through the flip-flop.
Beautiful, beautiful to see indeed as we go racing. Special thanks this weekend extended to the team at Sign On. Thank you to Bevan and Suzanne. Love your hospitality. We really appreciate it when you come here to Taupo, and so nice to be in this great place. It's an adventure capital. It's just a beautiful all-round place. I don't think I need any convincing to any New Zealander. In fact, of course, millions of people from around the world over the years have been to beautiful Taupo as well. So, and there just happens to be a racetrack here, so you can't be more in heaven than that. And even down the road, the Taupo Motorcycle Club in near Digger McEwen Park on the council leased land right next to the Eastern Arterial Highway there is a beautiful, beautiful place. Had the privilege of commentating there for more than 30 years and absolutely love it as well. And there's a cool team behind the local Taupo Motorcycle Club that make that event happen to the highest possible calibre. Of course, they'll have another great winter series coming up this year. We've got SX4 events to come up this year. We'll have the Battle of the Clubs, where clubs from around the country put their teams together. We'll have the Battle of the Teams as well. So can Kawasaki beat Honda and beat Yamaha? You know, the list goes on. We're going to have the dirt sprints as well, courtesy of Bell Helmet. It's another great event where we'll see how fast bikes can go in a straight line to get around the corner and get back again. That's a whole lot of fun, rider against rider, sort of a knockout competition, as it were, to get our best and creme de la creme. We had some young guns showing us the way over the last couple of years, so look forward to that event. That's just some of what goes on down the road here at Digger McEwen, all part of the action at Taupo. It's a motorcycle paradise up here, and having the International Motorsport Park as well as world-class moto facility at Digger McEwen Park, the venue of the 2009 World Championships, 2006 ISD International 6-Day Enduro Motocross, 2006-2007 International Motocross events. So world-class venue, and always to be remembered. And for those that have anything to do with the other side of motorcycling and a bit of moto at the moment, in fact probably this afternoon at New Zealand time will be another round of AMA Supercross, and the man that leads it at the moment is Star Yamaha's Eli Tomac. He raced Taupo, New Zealand back in 2009 to win the World Junior Motocross Championships, an event where a young lady called Courtney Duncan, well, she was only a young girl then, Courtney Duncan, picked herself up in 6th in the world, and she's been the highest placed woman in 85cc competition ever to do so. Had the privilege a few years ago of watching a young Dutch lady, Lottie van Drunen, to be in the top 4 of World 65 Juniors, and I'm now following Lottie on Facebook, and she will go into the Dutch Championship this week, and I'm really keen to see how she's going to do on that little 125 up against the other Dutch champions. So many cool stories about motorcycle, because I call myself a motorcyclist. Yes, love road racing, always have done. But my first time at Manfield way back in the 70s to Castrol 6 Hours, and many times to Manfield since. But then for motocross, I've had a play on a trials bike, but that was very short-lived. But yeah, we went into cross country and enduros. We love trail rides, and of course an opportunity to go road riding and road racing. But in fact, even at the moment, Brad and I are along with his brothers Chris and Nick, we've been having some fun going out with our scooters, and we've been finding backcountry roads in the Tararua, Manawatu, and also in the Hawke's Bay, and particularly in the Manawatu, to go up the Bahongana Valley and through around to Apity, have an opportunity there just to wet the whistle and then come back home through the beautiful Manawatu. Those roads have been a delight. So something different, because we haven't had as much commentating, so we've been motorcyclists and out on the roads as well. So cool to put all these stories together, all about what's going on. Brad, back to you on the racetrack. It's Carl Cox Motorsport Hyasun Cup.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's less than half a second separating 1 and 2. Simon Beard, Nathan Finlay, that's all on here. Unfortunate stuff, Jacob Stroud not with us in this race here, so a non-starter, so not sure what's happened there. He's double class, he's got the 300 as well, so maybe just focusing on the 300 and leaving this one behind, but this is really cool. So now we've got Simon Beard still leaving this one here, Nathan Finlay, but it's Bo Laurie got himself up there. So we've got a genuine three-way fight now for the lead, and it's all on. So we've got Reeve Lee, he's there in 4th place. Awesome stuff from Reeve, and that smaller Yamaha 150. As we watch our 2 race leaders, less than 2/10 of a second, 0.18 in that one there. And then you go back a little bit further as well. Bo Lowry there, Reeve Lee, cool to have them 3rd and 4th, Rory Garvey and Guy Webster. We're catching up with them. They are in 5th, 6th. Megan Kent, well done Megan, 7th place. Hayden Fordyce, that's our young man on the 511 machine. 8th place, we've got Lane Panorama there in 9th. We've got Jared Thompson in 10th, and James Fordyce in 11th. We also go to Jason Haselden there in 12th with Becky Newbury. Rounding out the 13 runners here in our Hyasun Cup. So we've got Hyasun, and we've also got Reeve. He's on the Supersport 150 machine. We did have 2 Ninjas running in the first 3 races, but they've been moved into the 300 Supersport program. So plenty of action, plenty of stuff going on here. We've got 2 laps to go, and it's on here for Simon Beard, Nathan Finlay, and we've got Jacob Stroud now showing up on our timing screen. So it is Jacob, the one in 3rd place. So we had missed him on the timing, but now he's been activated. So we're just seeing the timing screen in front of us. So it is Jacob Stroud, the one in 3rd place. We did see a 3-way fight and wondered who it was, but now we can see it. It is Jacob in there with Nathan and Simon. So this is going to be good. Simon, he has been quite dominant in this class so far. A couple of wins already. But hasn't had his own way now. This is a 3-way fight for the lead. The white flag ready and waiting for these guys, and they're coming down the back straight now at the moment. You can see them on the beautiful update from Ctas Live. Thank you very much to Grant and the team for truly world-class pictures here, and into the flip-flop, 3 of them. There's nothing between them as the white flag flutters in the distance. These guys will have 1 lap to go, and it is Jacob Stroud now got himself up into 2nd place. We can see him now getting himself involved in this one here. The 68 of Simon, the 4 of Jacob, and the 777 of Nathan Finlay. There's less than 0.4 of a second between the whole group of them. And then we go back to 4th, 5th and 6th. Now that is also a hotly contested battle going on. Reeve Lee's the one in 4th. He's on the smaller 150, dicing it up with the other guys. And keeping an eye on the lap times, because we're trying to see if Reeve can get under that 2-minute mark again. That's his target, and he's doing a good job. So running it right up there, and maybe something to look into with the Hyasun Cup, to see some more of these Yamaha R15s mixing up there. Reeve's proven that he can run top 4 with these Hyasun, so really cool to see. And checking it out. So that's our update of our top 6. 2 3-way fights going on. We've got Guy, Megan and Blaine coming through 7th, 8th and 9th. We've got James and Hayden, 2 Fordyce boys, 10th and 11th. Jared and Jason, 12th and 13th. But let's ride with our leading trio. Jacob Stroud's got himself into the lead, but Simon looking coming back into turn number 9, that sweeping right-hander on the run to turn 10, and then looking into Siberia. Turn 10 is more of a straight line for bikes. It's more of a turn 10 for cars, but if you get it all right, you can almost straight line it and set yourself up for turn 11. But this is going to be cool. Let's check it out as they go around there, and it looks like the bright yellow machine of Simon. We can see just heading out onto the back straight, but it's all about slipstream. These bikes are a little bit down on horsepower, so a bit of racecraft and slipstream really does help out and come into the play. But you can certainly not pick who's going to win this one from here. There's about 3 corners to go. The bright yellow machine of Simon Beard, he has been electric all weekend. He lost the race to Jacobstrad last time around, but he's done a good job so far. Can he hang on to it? He's through 12-13 now, turns it left into 14. I think he's done a wonderful job. He was in second place with half a lap to go, and it looks like he's done it here. So Simon, well done. He's going to win that one ahead of Jacobstrad. Nathan Finlay is going to be there in the third place and checking it out. So that's fantastic stuff. Oh, look at that. Absolutely brilliant. So we've got this one here. That's your top three now. And then we go back to Rory is going to come home in fourth place with Reevely and Bo Lowry there. So that's them. That's fourth, fifth and sixth in the books. Well done to Reeve. 2:01.7 was his fastest lap there, 2:01.17, so just outside that 2-minute mark, but really promising stuff from the Countrywide Real Estate, Wise Concrete and Pro Moto man, Reeve the 35. Just a young man out there doing it. Super Sport 150 entry in with the Higher Sun Cup, guys. And there we go. But look out for Guy Webster there in sixth place. Megan Kemp, well done, Megan, in seventh place. Blaine in eighth. We've got James Fordyce, Hayden Fordyce, and still ninth and 10th there. Jared Thompson's going to come home in 11th, ahead of Jason Haselden, who is there for 12th on the Ray White Hamilton Higher Sung 250. This is really cool. Higher Sung, that's race 4 of the weekend done. They've got one more to go, and we are certainly getting through the program now. We're 12:43. I presume we're going to go to our lunch break. So lunch break on now. So stay with us. We'll have some more updates and some action coming up soon.
All right, there we go. In fact, having to just quickly talk to Nicole as our official timer, and she's been having to manually enter the